Welcome to Nattys Crafts. Let's get crafting. So I bought this box from My Craft Joy. I think I saw it either on Instagram or TikTok. I don't remember. They send you this cute little letter. Yay, isn't that great? And then they send you 3 crafts that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to do. And each craft has instructions and a little video to go along with it. So today we're going to do the Flamingo Macrame Keychain. I attempted to do this at first as the first craft, but these instructions were not helpful. So I didn't do it the first time, but I did finally figure it out. I found a few videos on YouTube because YouTube's the best place to learn apparently. And so I figured it out. So I'm pulling up the video. I'm going to put the video down in the description below because this creator definitely needs the credit for this, because she walked through it very slowly, very easily, very descriptive. It helped tremendously. I wouldn't have been able to do this without her video. So thank you to her. And I'll put the name and the video above here and then the link down below. So make sure you check it out. So basically, you're just going to macrame a flamingo. Now, if you already know how to macrame, this probably wouldn't be that difficult. But I don't. I've done it maybe once, maybe twice before in my life. And that was probably over a year ago. If I look back at my videos, I don't know. I could probably find it somewhere. But anyway, so I've got the instructions that the company My Craft Joy gave. That's that paper you see on the table there. And then I've got the woman's video that I was watching to actually learn how to actually do this up above there. You can kind of see it in on my other phone there. And this is basically what I did the whole time. I watched her video and I followed the steps as close I could and, you know, did what I could to make it work. This was not the easiest craft in the world for me. I think it was too many instructions, too many directions that you had to follow. And it was kind of long, in my opinion. But anyway, so what do they call this? A loop 4 or something about a 4, I don't know. Again, I don't do macrame, so this was basically like a brand new craft for me that I didn't know how to do. So I'm just going to kind of play through it and not talk the whole time because that might just be annoying. But I do recommend, if you are seriously wanting to do a craft like this, to go watch this woman's video because she was really good at explaining and showing exactly what to do. I'm kind of going a little bit fast. I missed a few parts because of my video or because of my camera, or my phone actually ran out of space and all this. So, you know, follow along as much as you can, and if hopefully you know how to do some macrame already, so this will be easier for you. So there's 2 different times where I kind of had to start over. Here's one of the times. I had started to put another loop on and it just started to look sloppy. And I had already done half of this craft and it looked so sloppy I actually took it all apart and started over. So this is my second try at this. So when you see me take something apart, it's because I know it's not going to work out if it looks sloppy. So just keep that in mind. You want your knots to be tight. You want it to look secure. You don't want them to look random or not uniform. You want the knots to look very uniform in order for the flamingo to look like the picture. So just keep that in mind. Now my phone stopped recording without me knowing. It ran out of space, so I missed a part. But again, there are instructions that come with the craft, and then the video I'm going to post below is very helpful. And so basically you're making the neck of the flamingo just by wrapping one of the strings around the clump of the remaining strings. And so that's the part that you missed. And then we're going to start the white part of the neck with the white string that they gave us. And I'm just wrapping it around the remaining pink strings. And then I'm going to use glue here and there just so that it stays in place the way we need it to stay in place. And then when you get to a point at which you think it's long enough, which I don't know how you determine that, it just is by your sight, by what you want, then you're just going to cut off any of that remaining string. So try to make the string as close to the neck as possible. You don't want strands hanging off. And then I just glued the edge to make it just a little bit more seamless. And then after you're done with the white, then we're going to add the black, which is, I guess, like, what would it be, the beak? Is it called a beak on a flamingo? I don't know. That seems weird, but whatever. We're going to do that bottom part of its face with the black. And the part that I missed in the woman's video I was watching is that as you're stringing this black string on, you want to slowly cut the pink strings behind it or underneath it. So as I'm wrapping, I'm going to cut 2 of the strings off, and then I'm going to continue wrapping, and then I'm going to cut another 2 strings off and then continue wrapping until you get to just 1 or 2 strings left. And that part I kind of missed, so I had to undo it and redo it. That's why you see that little bit of black. That was glue right there. But we're just going to undo it and redo it and make it good. Because you want the neck or the beak to get smaller is the goal of this, the idea why you want to cut the strings as you go. And then when you get it to a point at which you're happy with how long the beak is, if that's what it's called, the mouth, it's not I mean, it is a mouth, I guess. I don't know. But the instructions, the reading instructions do walk through this fairly well. A little bit better than the rest of the instructions on the craft. So you get to make your own decision here, how you want to do it, how long you want the beak to be. All right, now that you're done with the neck and the beak and all the things, we're going to bend its neck, wherever you think it needs to be bent, and attach it to the start of the neck. So he looks like he's bent over and curved over. And I'm just going to use a little glue and first make it so that the nose isn't pink, because I didn't want the pink nose. And then we're going to glue that down to its body. And that's good enough. There's not a whole lot you needed to do here. And then it wanted you to make little legs, so we left 2 of the strings hanging there, and then we're going to put some little bends, I guess, in his legs. Those are, I guess, his knees and his feet. Do flamingos have knees? Is that what they're called? Listen. So we're just going to make some knees and some feet, and then we're going to cut the remainder of that string off because we don't need any of that. And then we're just going to connect the hanger that makes it a keychain and not just some sort of other decoration. Oh, I forgot about the eyes. So it didn't tell me how to do eyes. So I just made a little knots in the leftover black yarn. And I just cut the knots really close and just glued those onto my little flamingo here. So just a really small touch of glue and just glue those onto the white part, because I think that's where his eyes are. I don't know. We're just making this up as we go, people. Come on. So I'm just going to put his little eyes on, and that was cute. And now we're going to add the keychain. So they gave you a few rings. You could do this without buying this craft kit. You could do this on your own, honestly. Just using any kind of keychain type material or wire even. So the hardest part of this was actually making the little loops bend properly so that they were round. And then that's pretty much it. This is the longest craft I've shown you in a long time, but it's because we walked through almost every single step. But look, it's kind of cute, right? It's kind of cute. I would change a few things, maybe the beak a little shorter, but it's cute. I thank you so much for stopping by Nattys Crafts today. Sure hope you can give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. Remember to appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.